Okay, the first number is in relation to the number of high tides resolved plus 1, since islands already tapped for 1. The second number is the amount of mana in our mana pool, and this is all in relation to the combo turn. For now, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We are going to draw 7 cards, and we're going to see if we can get a keepable hand on the play. We're going to be on the play just to make it easier, and we get a Cunning Wish, a Ponder, a Preordain, another Preordain, a Time Spiral, and 2 islands. So we will keep it, and we will do a turn 1 island, and we will use that to cast a Preordain, and we'll see the top 2. We have both going to the bottom, and then we will draw. We'll go to turn 2, and we will draw. We will play an island, and we're going to cast a Merchant Scroll. And we're going to go ahead and get a High Tide now, and then that will end our turn 2 since we have no other plays. We'll shuffle it here really quick, and then set the deck down on the left, and we'll pick our hand back up. So setting that there, we're going to end the turn. We'll go to turn 3 and untap. We drew a land, so we'll just go ahead and play it. And then we're going to cast a Ponder, and we're going to see the top 3. And we're going to go ahead and keep it like that and draw since there's a turnabout. Then we're going to cast a Preordain, and we're going to scry 2, putting both on the bottom. And then we will draw, and we get a land. And with our last card, we will cast a Ponder, and we'll do the top 3 here. And I see another High Tide, so we definitely want that. So we're going to keep it like that. Then we're going to draw. Then we will untap, going to turn 4. We'll draw a card. We will play that. And then we're pretty much going to start the combo here. So I'm just going to say numbers at this point, and you can follow along auditorially or visually. So we'll start out going 2 over 0, 2 over 2, 3 over 1, 3 over 7, 3 over 3, 3 over 15, 3 over 9, casting Time Spiral. So 3 over 9 means that we have 2 high tides resolved. Each island is tapping for 3 mana, and we have 9 mana floating in our mana pool. I have found that keeping track of all of this as fast as possible and just goldfishing it, this is the best and fastest way to keep track of everything. Since you're goldfishing, you don't really have to keep track of meditates, you don't have to keep track of pacts and negations, and since we're going for Blue Sun Zenith, we don't have to really worry about the storm count. In either case, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We are 3 over 9, and we want more business, so we're going to rearrange the hand and then continue going. So 4 over 8, 4 over 7, casting Candle, 4 over 6 to Ponder, and we'll leave it just like this. And then we will draw 4 over 5 to Brainstorm, 1, 2, and 3. We'll put that back and that back. 5 over 4, 5 over 2 to cast the Merchant Scroll. With the Merchant Scroll, we're going to get a Cunning Wish. This should be going pretty quickly here. So again, we are 5 over 2, and we're going to use the Cunning Wish to Blue Sun. We're probably going to Blue Sun ourselves first, and then we will set the deck here on the left. So 5 over 2, 5 over 1 to cast a Preordain. We're going to put both cards on the bottom, and then we'll draw a card. Then we're going to go to 5 over 6. Then we're going to go to 5 over 3 and 5 over 0. We're going to cast both Cunning Wishes now. We'll get a Blue Sun Zenith and a Turnabout. So again, we are 5 over 0. We're going to go to 5 over 5, 5 over 10, 5 over 15, 5 over 11 to untap, 5 over 16, 5 over 21, 5 over 26, 5 over 31, 5 over 27. We're going to target ourselves to draw 24 cards with Blue Sun Zenith, using all the mana. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We will shuffle the Blue Sun Zenith back in, and again, we are 5 over 0, which means we have 4 high tides resolved and no mana floating in our mana pool. There isn't much of a deck left at this point, so the chance of fizzling is pretty much non-existent. We'll set that there on the left, and then we will continue going. And again, the number is 5 over 0. So we're going to set that there, we're going to set that there, set these there, set these there, 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 there. Nope. No, no, yes, no. And just like that. So we're 5 over 0, we're going to go to 5 over 5, and then we're going to go to put this here, put this here, put this here. Alright, so we're going to go to 6 over 4, 6 over 3, 6 over 2, 6 over 8, 6 over 5 to play Wipe Away on the Candle, 6 over 4 to cast it, 6 over 10, 6 over 16, 6 over 12, 6 over 18, 6 over 24, 6 over 30, 6 over 36, 6 over 32, 6 over 38, 6 over 44, 6 over 50, 6 over 56, 6 over 52, 6 over 58, 6 over 64, 6 over 70, 6 over 76, Then we're going to go to 6 over 74 to cast the Merchant Scroll. And with 74 mana, we can pay 71 mana into X, which means we have the combo. So there you go. That's about 5 minutes and 10 seconds.